Hey Jack, what's going on? Uh, West Coast time, buddy. West Coast time. It's only 9 p.m. It's nice and early here still. How you doing tonight, Jack? Hope you're doing well. There's a chance Brian Coxon from our GT4 league, it's possible that him and I might end up in the same split. He's got a higher I rating, so it may not happen, but there's a chance. So it'd be pretty cool if him and I get in the same split. Kind of hoping that's what happens, but not counting on it. So I think he's 3,200. I'm only like 23 or 2,400. All right, so race session is going to open in about 2 minutes. I've got hardly any practice, so this should be a good time. And probably should have gone with the BMW since I feel way more comfortable in the BMW, but we're going to give the Porsche a try. Hey, Russ. It's not too late here. I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock. As West Coast guys, that's not too bad. So, I mean, we'll wrap this up probably around 11:30. I'm going to run it again tomorrow. I think I'm going to try the BMW tomorrow. That'll be 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern. So, I'm going to give it another shot tomorrow. Like I said, give the BMW a try. I just inhaled dinner. We were supposed to have dinner like an hour ago. That did not happen. So yeah, I just like inhaled my dinner like I was a Hoover vacuum. So I'm hoping I don't get a stomach ache. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we had sadly we had a bunch of baby possums in the neighborhood a couple of months ago. And one of them just passed away today. So neighbor asked if I could help bury it because we don't get trash pickup till Monday and no one's around to pick it up. So we had to do a makeshift, basically burial and funeral for a baby possum. So that kind of threw me off schedule, unfortunately. Sorry, didn't mean to get too morbid there talking about that. Excuse me. All right, our race session is going to be starting here any minute. All right, our race session is getting started. All right, now we get to find out if we're going to be in the same split as Brian. Hey, Mauricio, what's going on? Oh, I didn't even look. He got a 2:14.6. That's crazy. And I thought you getting into the 2:15s was fast. That's nuts. Ozzy Coda, how you doing? How's it going? You gonna be running? Are you running this race? Anybody else running this race? No, it wasn't a pet. We had a local possum that lives in the neighborhood had babies probably about 4 months ago, and we got a bunch of babies in the yard and running around the yard. It was actually super cute. We are not in the same split, Brian. Bummer. I bet you're gonna be one split above me. See if I recognize anybody. I do not recognize anybody. Oh, Mel. Mel is here, guys. AKA Max Verstappen. I think you guys remember Mel from Motorsport a few weeks back. he kind of dominated our race. He was crazy quick, like way quicker than everybody else. So we think Mel is a Smurf account for Max Verstappen. I think that's what Jack had indicated. Ah, Brian, that would be awesome if you could stream it. Have you been working on streaming stuff more? I know you talked about it. Hey, Brian, I was hoping to get it set up way earlier. We were out running errands most of the afternoon. And then you missed it. We had a funeral for a baby possum. So that took up some time too. You're trying to set up a stream right now, Brian? You get making any headway with your videos, Brian? Yeah, everybody, Brian's got like 11. Well, no, you said you're going to trim it down to like 5 or 6 videos, huh? Brian's working on like 5 or 6 videos right now. That's awesome, Mauricio. Where's the guys' regional event at?
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. Okay, Jesse, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
I'm still trying to figure out the Porsche, guys. I kind of feel like I'm struggling a bit with it. I didn't get any practice either, which is, I shouldn't say I didn't get any. Ran probably about 15 laps earlier. So I got about 15 laps.
Track temperature is increasing. It's now 93 Fahrenheit.
17 hours of content, Brian? That's crazy. I wouldn't even know where to begin. And you're trying to get that 17 hours down to like to 2 or 3 hours? Brian, shouldn't you be qualifying right now anyway? Oh yeah, that probably helps you kind of narrow down the parts you want to use a little bit quicker, Brian. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, Nathan, what's going on? I would have never guessed by your YouTube name. family. Welcome, Nathan. I think most of the people in the chat are going to know who you are, Nathan, from Pony Express. Well, that completely makes sense, Nathan. By the way, we've got 2 dogs also, Nathan. We've got 2 golden retrievers. We've got Koa, he's a little red golden.
P2, that lap was
and then
217.
Makai, he is a field golden. Basically just spoiled brats. And then 2 cats. It is, Mauricio, yeah. At some point, I've got to get it set up. I think you guys would enjoy seeing the critters. Oh, shit.
Mind these track limits, please, Jesse.
Oh, well. We're not improving on that time. Alright, we've only got about a minute anyway. I probably would have been right around P5, probably, if I had been able to complete that lap.
New fastest lap for Sorensen, 2:15.78.
All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to be right back, guys, before the race starts.
That's the end of the session, P19.
Nice, Brian, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to be top split for sure. I probably could have gotten P5 if I had been able to get my lap finished. No, probably P6. P7. I would have been P7. Yeah, Brian, good luck.
The track temp is 94. The air temp is 75 Fahrenheit. P19.
Shit. God, oh, damn it. I loaded the wrong.
You need to close the gap to the guy ahead.
Shit. Well, shit. I had the wrong setup, guys. I didn't have enough fuel. So I'm going to be starting from pit road. Definitely screwed the pooch on that one. That was... Damn. Yeah, I was trying to get the cat out of here because he's trying to jump in the rig with me and didn't get in the session early enough. I don't know why I'm not hearing anybody. And I can't believe I screwed that up, guys. Right, why am I not hearing anybody? Oh, okay. I think that'll do it. Well, this will definitely be a last to first attempt. Where did Mel qualify? Mel did not qualify. Mel's ridiculously quick. Probably should have just started with the fuel I had. I would have probably pitted about 30 minutes into the race instead of 50. So I wouldn't need 2 full stops. I had the wrong setup, Jack. I didn't have enough fuel. It wasn't full fuel. It was a setup for the Falcon Sports Car Challenge, not the one that I tweaked for IMSA. So I was screwing around with the cat and then didn't have enough time to properly get it changed. When I realized I had the wrong fuel, I tried to get out real quick to change the setup and ended up missing the start. So we're going to have a pit road challenge here and go from pit road, see what we can do. Well, I'm sure Mel's going to be, he'll be starting in the back of the pack. I'm going to have to get through the TCR traffic first. I'm hoping maybe I can get out in front of the TCR traffic. Without a doubt, Nathan.
All right, Jesse, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
All right, so Quinton is also starting from the pits. Yeah, I've crashed multiple times from
Go, go, go.
A cat jumping in my lap during races. We're gonna have to go through the TCR field also. Not ideal. And then I didn't have any gear. Tried to launch in neutral.
Pit exit is clear. Shocking start, mate. Settle down, start working your way back up the order.
Alright, so we're going for dead last. Should be interesting.
You're fucking insane.
Yep, I've raced with that guy before. I recognize Roland's name.
You are insane.
No, and he finally has a reason to be unhappy with me. I'm gonna have to be respectful of these TCRs.
On your left. Clear to the left.
And lots of understeer. Tires are still pretty cold.
There's an incident in Canada corner.
On your left. Clear on the left.
I'm not sure if that car's got damaged or maybe they started on qualifying setup.
B27. There's an incident in turn 3. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Whoa, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing?
Hold your line. Clear left.
Yeah, TCR is definitely underrated. I've been neglecting it too, Mauricio. It's been so long since I've raced TCRs. It's a tough spot to pass.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Just trying to be super patient right now. Oh, this 19 car's slow though.
Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left, left side. Clear left.
B23.
The Porsche seems so foreign to me between the BMW and then driving the Mustang a lot lately.
What the fuck is going on?
Compared to the Mustang, the engine noise, it just seems so quiet.
What was that, Roland? Come on, man.
Well,
Incident
Poochie
turn
said
7.
clear to that.
Did your eyes say clear to the left?
LML.
Yeah, they did.
That's the second time you hit me, bud. Thanks for ruining my race.
Should probably be a little more aggressive, but I want to respect these guys. Oop.
On your left. Clear to the left.
Especially since I screwed up my start. I don't want to screw up their races.
Left side. He's still there. Clear left.
Yeah, I've raced with Roland quite a few times. I've never had any issues with him. But I think most of the time when I've raced with him, it's been in GT3s. Yeah, Brian, the GR86 is a fun car.
Seconds.
That's another car that's way underrated.
2.7. Come on, Jesse. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Especially at drafting tracks, the GR86 is a blast.
You're coming up on a slower car. The guy in front is Machirato. Slow car ahead. This guy's their class leader.
Should be able to get by these guys going into the kink, or after the kink. It's kind of dangerous to try to pass them in the kink.
The gap behind is now 1.6.
On your right. Still there. Clear right. Car left. Clear left.
The leader has just done a 216.79. Fastest lap for Zabo, 216.60.
Dang, 216's quick, guys. I think I run a probably a low 217.
Paul, I was going to say, let's work together and catch the pack, but you've gone off.
Hey Roland,
Far
did you hear
left.
that still beside you before you shot my nose off?
Still there. Clear left.
Jesus, Roland, stop taking people out.
Come on, Roland.
Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can.
Bro, nobody kept taking
Sector 1
that
time's
call
okay.
back.
Sector 2 is
Good one, man.
1.6 seconds off the pace. You're a second off the pace in Sector 3.
Mauricio, what is the super formula?
We're 5 laps in and you chopped some noses. Maybe just take some caution.
Yeah, sounds like Roland's stirring the pot up there, huh?
Okay, Jesse, the next car is Smallwood.
Oh, that's a rough name. My name is Daniel. Daniel Smallwood. I know, I got teased a lot with my name in school. Oh.
We've just cut the track.
I gotta stop reading chat.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
Or at least wait until you get in a straight line. So Mauricio, how many cars are going to be at regional over the weekend? You guys have a big turnout? Marco, Russ was here. Yeah. Pretty sure Russ is here. How you doing tonight, Marco? I should have just passed him. Oh, he's so slow.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
So for tomorrow night's race, I'm going to give the BMW a try. Oh, were you doing
That lap was
Magello's
2:19.24.
GT3s, right?
That's your fastest lap today.
Carving my way through the field with a butter knife, Russ. Actually, I've been super kind of respectful. I screwed up my start, so I didn't want to screw up any of the TCRs.
Thank you.
Stay between the lines, please, Jesse.
Yeah, I still haven't come to grips with this car yet. I just feel so much more comfortable in the BMW.
That's a new fastest lap for Krupp, 2:16.14.
Man, these guys are throwing down some quick times.
The 20th place.
I think if I can get back in the top 10, I'd be pretty happy with that. Nice, Marco. That's awesome. As you know, I'm pretty terrible in the rain. At least in the Mustang.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Yeah, Marco, that's awesome. Congrats.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 91 Fahrenheit.
That's way too early to be pitting. Well, he might be just within the pit stops. It was cool to have you in that practice session the other day, Russ. You'll have to jump into some more with us.
The driver in front of us is Marciarato. To Marciarato. Ahead is now 5.1 seconds. New fastest lap for Krupp, 2:16.05.
Dang, that's like a whole second quicker than me.
Good one, Mel.
P19.
Boost your count some more too, by the way.
Thank you, Tracy.
Yeah, you'll have to jump into some practices with us, Marco. So did you register or at least sign up for Discord for the Morning Express, Marco?
Okay, Jesse, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Yeah, I'm kind of struggling with the car a little bit. Jesus. It's like every time, it's like
Track
typically
limits.
in the BMW, I barely even have to lift there. But this car seems like it's a big lift. Nathan,
The gap to
I was busy
Machirato
taking
ahead
myself
is
out
increasing.
once the
It's
rain
now
came.
6.4.
I was good in the dry, or not good, but decent. But as soon as the rain came, man, that Mustang was a handful. Yeah, keep an eye out. Lately, guys have been posting a lot of practice sessions, or at least a lot more. So keep an eye out for Discord when there's practice sessions that go up.
Blue flag, please. Better move, we'll turn you.
Alright, I'll try not to drive off in the kink again. It's like you really have to wait for the car to get settled before you even get back on the throttle. Oh yeah, Brian? Pulling in more people for the league. That's awesome.
Okay, Jesse, the next car is Machirato.
Yeah, Brian, I think when I was going back and rewatching your stream, I had seen that someone in chat had asked about the leak.
You're reeling. Archirato in. The gap's now 6.9.
Yeah, Russ, I'd like to get back into, well, I'd like to get into ovals. I was able to get my C license, and then I've been meaning to get back into it. But I did have a blast running the Indy 500. So I'd definitely like to do more Indy oval races.
You've used half your fuel.
And start dabbling probably in the NASCAR trucks. Hey Mauricio, how many times did you crash out of the Indy 500? Oh Russ, no, it was way harder than I ever thought it was going to be. I mean, you're constantly adjusting your weight jacker, fuel. Yeah, it was surprising how much, how difficult the Indy 500 was. Yeah, you had nothing but bad luck in the Indy 500, Mauricio. Oh, it feels more like there's 8 or 9 turns. And then hunting for clean air and adjusting your weight jacker constantly. And you were always thinking.
Archirato.
Yeah, I can't wait to run the Indy 500 again next year.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 95 Fahrenheit. The gap to Smallwood behind is increasing. It's now 16 seconds. Your last lap time was at 2:17.83.
I don't know, Brian. I don't know about the Daytona 500. I'm not saying I'm opposed to it. I'm gonna need to start practicing now. That drafting, that's wild.
gap to Marciarato ahead is increasing. It's now 9.4.
I'd really hoped I'd start closing the gap here. Seems like the gap is kind of holding steady, except for the guy in front's pulling away a little bit. Jack, Jim was drinking way before we even got the car on grid, or even before qualifying.
P19. All right, Jesse, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Because didn't your driver finish P2, Ryan? Is that right?
Eres un normal, tío. Pedazo de subnormal, tío.
Car ahead is Marciarato. That's the new fastest lap for Zabo, 2:16.00.
Dang, Roland's quick.
Eres muy subnormal, tío.
I'm pretty sure I can be quicker in the BMW though. Right, Russ? I mean, his liver is cast iron or stainless steel. Wondering if Daniel had pitted for fuel, but I think Daniel's got repairs.
Hay que ser imbécil, tío. Puto imbécil.
point that I was interested in doing the 24 at Road America. But yeah, we never really kind of got anything put together. We had talked about running the LMP2 there.
Thanks, man. Brian, can we get a disclaimer too?
Oh, that's right, Brian. It was ridiculously close, huh? That was weird. The car didn't want to slow down.
Okay, Jesse, the next car is Machirato.
Nice to be able to get back up in the action again. I guess I never really was in the action starting from pit road. Who are we kidding?
Slower class car ahead.
I screwed myself right off the bat, guys. Yeah, except you've been kind of nutty. You guys have been doing that Sunday start one. Finishing out on Monday. Max Verstappen disconnected, guys. Max is out.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Hey, pretty going, guys.
Right side. Clear right, you're clear.
This TCR just fucking made it so much worse for everybody too.
The next car is Smallwood.
Right side. Clear right.
Pretty sure I already passed Smallwood. Jim is definitely drunk, guys.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 91 Fahrenheit.
pit stops have gotten started. I've got about another probably 5 laps of fuel. Yeah, Roland's a little cranky. For Le Mans, we're wanting to do the LMP2. Yeah, so I think Le Mans will probably happen for sure. So that'll be in 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
There's an incident in Thunder Valley. We think it might be Sorensen.
Oh man, Nathan, endurance races are fun. It'll take a lot out of you though. I mean, start off with a short one first.
Okay, Jesse, keep it nice and smooth. Come on,
Maybe
let the
like
race come to us. P15.
Like the 4-hour Nürburgring Endurance Championship. Maybe start with that.
Yeah.
Or the IMSA Endurance Series. Those are only, I think, 2 hours, 40 minutes. Trying to think of what's coming up too. The Indy 6-hour I think is coming up pretty soon. And I think the Bathurst 1000 is in October. I think Suzuka is either October or November. I think November for Suzuka. But with the Creventex series, those are 12-hour races. I think they have 2 more left this year. The Conspit was 6 hours, but this season they upped it to 24 hours, which is kind of crazy to go from 6 hours to 24 hours. And you're having 24-hour races every, I think, 2 weeks.
Slower class car ahead. Your lap time was 2:17.
So we probably do the 11 a.m. Pacific. Yeah, there's no way we would do the Sunday one because that goes into Monday. there's a chance we can make the midnight Pacific one work.
On your right. Clear right.
The leader has just done a 2:16.01.
Man, I'm racking up the incident.
What are you doing, mate? Oh my
Please,
god.
Jesse. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Mate, left like half a second early.
Mauricio, if you do run it,
10th position.
what car do you think you'll do?
We're running on fumes, mate. Hit this lap, in this lap. Zabo, behind, is pitting now.
That's crazy. The leader is so far ahead. I'm almost a lap down already.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Hot out of the pits. I like it. I like it.
I thought he was
Far
gonna let
left.
me. Oh,
Clear
he
left.
did. I didn't think he was going to let me pass. I didn't expect him to move over like that.
I mean, good one coming back.
The leader's pitting now. Incident in turn 5. It looks like Fleming. There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like it's Fleming. Okay, Jesse. Very little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Just another reminder.
Yeah, I think the LMP2 LMA is going to be a blast.
1 gallon remaining.
I've never driven it there, so I want to get some practice in.
Not accusing anyone in general. Just watch the replay and see how many there are.
I am really close to being able to do another lap. Might be a little tight though.
I've
Pit lane
noticed
speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
on the track, which is not good.
Need to stop again. Sorensen is now in the lead. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2.
What can you do when you race
Box
with a
now.
bunch of monkeys?
You'd sit in the pit for 13 minutes.
Yeah, starting in the pits was definitely a bad call. Not intentional. I actually have it in gear this time, guys.
I just don't understand. Good luck, guys. Be quick up front.
Hey, Mauricio, good luck tomorrow. Keep me updated on how everything goes.
The pit exit looks clear.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys, if you don't know, Mauricio's actually got a big karting event this weekend. So it's a big regional event.
The leader, Sorensen, is pitting. Coming up on a slower class car.
Alright, so it looks like I might have cycled to P15, maybe? See once I cross the line here.
P15.
Alright, so I think I'm now up 13 spots from where we started on the pits.
I think we'll both go faster, Nicholas, if you just let me by.
Car left. Clear to the left.
Okay, Jesse, you're reeling. Sorensen in. The gap is now 2.8. Slower class car ahead.
So Jack, are you going to be giving this series a try soon? Now that we got you into GT4s? I had to let up a lot there. I think he's gonna let me go.
Left side. Clear left.
I lost my run when I had
The
to
guy in front is Sorensen.
let off there in the kink. Well, if you do, I'm going to be running this again tomorrow at 8 Eastern.
You just want to hear, Galen? You were faster anyways.
You're reeling Sorensen in. The gap is 1.8.
No!
Krupp is leading the race.
No! Oh, this guy's good behind you, Jared.
Somebody crash? Maybe.
There's an incident in turn 14.
Jeez, Jared.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Very sorry. I was trying to get off the racing line, but it's completely on me, obviously.
I took that way too wide. I wanted to get a run.
No harm, no foul. I was just scared.
Yeah, so it'll be 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
So I'll switch it up and run the BMW tomorrow night. Alright, so goal was to get back, or not back, goal was to get into the top 10. So it looks like that's
Alright,
potentially
Jesse,
doable.
that's half distance. Should be a bit.
Car right. Clear to the right.
He got on the brakes way earlier than I expected there. Yeah, Brian's working in his 17 hours of video. But Brian, you know what race you can't skip though? Definitely can't skip the next Nürburgring Endurance Championship race, since you've got a chance of the divisional championship.
Slower class car ahead.
Yeah, Brian's a madman. He's running in a bunch of leagues. never raced Bathurst, Jack? Oh, that's such an iconic track. You're gonna have a blast. It's a fun track.
Okay, Jesse, don't let this guy distract you. Gap to Sorensen behind is now 1.0 seconds.
I don't know, Nathan. I think with the single file start, I think we could make it work.
The guy in front is Carlson. Carlson in front is pitting.
Alright, that seems way too early for Carlson to be pitting.
P12.
Because he's not even in the pit window. Yeah, what you got to watch out for, Jack, at the top of the hill when you're falling behind somebody is a loss of front downforce. I think that's what catches a lot of people out. So you got to be ready to lose the front end and keep it off the wall. Yeah, Russ, of course. We'll have to put up a bunch of practice sessions. Gotta try and time it when Toby and Brian aren't racing. Russ, we're not connected on Discord yet, are we? If not, we need to. I don't think we
Jesse,
are.
the next car is Moore.
I have no idea why I just shifted to third gear there. Alright, well, we need to connect so that way I can let you know when we've got practice sessions up.
Slower class car ahead.
Roland, you can take it here if you want.
Thank you.
No, Nathan just started the first of the year.
The gap to Sorensen behind is increasing. It's now 2.9.
Travis and I, we've been racing together for, I don't know, 3+ years now. So I think he actually found Pony Express, and we both joined at the same time. And then he's the one that found the GT4 league we're in currently. I think I found the previous league we were in. We were in another GT4 league for a while. Oh, what are you doing?
On your left. Clear to the left.
Oh, and he had to pit.
The gap to Moore ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
Yeah, it was just a total brain fart on my behalf, Brian. Right, yeah, just make sure third gear is still there. It's there, guys. I'm gonna need to get some luck here to get into the top 10. Right now, I don't have the ability to get up there on pace. But at this point, I think I'm up 16 positions. Oh, I missed the broadcast too. He did such a good job at the broadcast.
The car in front of us is now Moore.
You missed Zach's prods.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Nathan, how long have you been with Pony Express? Are you pretty new also?
I'm sorry, mate. I locked up and I just tried to knock the other guy.
Daniel, I won't battle you, but can I go through here? I think I have pace on you, so.
Oh, so okay, got it. Yeah, so we all joined about the same time.
Thanks, man.
That's pretty cool.
To Sorensen behind is increasing. It's now 5.1. V12.
Yeah, but you guys have both had some pretty good pace. It's just, you've got Ken and Jay and, God, why am I forgetting the other guy's name? I mean, they just have ridiculous pace. I mean, those guys, if they did official races, would probably be all over 4K. Terry, right? That's who I was trying to think of.
Slow car ahead. This is the leader for their class. Fastest lap for Krupp, 2:15.92.
That's crazy. I'm like, what? 1.3 seconds off pace.
Slower cars ahead. The class leader's up here.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. Left side. Clear left.
Yeah, even though you guys have had some really good pace, I think you guys should probably be B class as well. And with Ken, Terry, and Jay, they're like in another class. They need like an A+ class for them.
Coming up on a slower class car. Gap to Sorensen ahead is now 7.8 seconds.
got wheel damage. I think his left front is completely smashed in.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Yeah, it's tough because, like I said, I mean, I think those guys, if they did officials, would be 4K drivers or higher. I mean, they probably wouldn't even qualify to be in the league.
You in. The gap's now 7.3.
Yeah, I think there's only been a couple times where I've even been close to being on Kent's pace. And then, like you said, it's like a few laps. And then he just pulls away. He's just so crazy how consistent
Okay,
he
Jesse,
is.
the next car is more.
It's really pretty impressive. I mean, he's kind of a machine. And he's also fast while saving fuel. There's no way I could do both. I can barely do one or the other. Right, Brian? Yeah. Yeah, like when I've been on his pace, it's only been for a handful of laps, and then his consistency kicks in.
E11, sector 2 is 1.2, off the pace.
Oh yeah, and on top of that, 0X's all the time. He's also on pit lane the least. Because even as quick as Jay is, I mean, he struggles to keep up with Ken at times. And even when he can't get the same fuel mileage. Since the 90s, wow.
The gap to more in front is now 17 seconds.
That's pretty crazy. That's a ton of experience. And on top of it, he's a nice guy too.
Behind is increasing. Like, it's now 10 seconds.
I want to hate him for being how fast he is, but then he's also nice on top of it. He'll pop in every once in a while on the streams here and say hi. Yeah, I guess you guys were a little busy back in the 90s, huh? You had no time for sim racing. Hey, Brett, how's it going? Oh, that was way too much speed. So what time is it for you right now, Brett? Are you guys gonna be like afternoon right now? Saturday afternoon? Ah, no worries, Brett. No worries at all. I know you've got a wild schedule, so you gotta take care of that yard work when you can. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I figured it might be afternoon for you. Yeah, so Brett, I put myself in a hole to start. I was busy trying to corral one of the cats. He was trying to jump in my lap. And
The gap to Carlson ahead is now 11 seconds. The
ended up
is pitting.
starting with the wrong setup, so I hopped out real quick to try to change it before the race start. And I wasn't able to get back on grid before the race started, so I had to start from the pits. So I think we started dead last behind the full GT4 field and TCR field.
Zabo is now leading.
And to be honest, I don't think I'm terribly good in the Porsche yet. Maybe terrible, but not good. Literally, well, one cat I was trying to herd. Oh, didn't you say you're going to Perth, right?
Was 2:17.88.
It's gonna be like a little vacation for you guys?
Carlson behind is pitting.
Yeah, not a bad recovery, Nathan. It's been kind of a boring race, though. It's right in front. I think that is the overall leader. So I am a full pit stop behind the leader.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Well, Well, he's 10 seconds up the road. Yeah, I think we've all done it a time or two. Probably should have just started with the lower fuel. Probably would have got me about 30 minutes into the race. I would have been a little off on the fuel strategy, but
Sorensen, ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
maybe I wouldn't have lost as much time. I've probably been way too cautious with the TCRs.
On your left. Clear left.
Right now I'm probably like P12. I think there's a chance I could get P10 if a couple people have issues.
Tretien is leading the race.
Yeah, for sure P12,
Do you
Brian.
not see who you're racing against, buddy? How diluted do you have to be, bro? You're P7 TCR fighting against P1 and GT4.
Oh, that was a pretty terrible corner. Yeah, Russ, I have liked iOverlay. Now that they switched to
behind is now 9.5 seconds.
a paid service, I don't have access to all the stuff I had before. So I can't make adjustments on like color anymore unless I do the paid service. But I think I like the functionality and ease of use compared to race labs.
Insane.
So I might look into the paid subscription.
Yellow flag.
So Jim calls the yellow flag after I pass the car. Alright, so I've got about 5 laps until I've got to pit.
P7. That was a 218.30.
Yeah, I think I'm still on the 1.0. I mean, for free, I mean, I'm not complaining at all. Because for free, it's still pretty nice. I just can't change like the colors like before. The track was black. Default now it's white. So it's just little things like that. So the customization is basically behind the paywall. Yeah, Alejandro, there's quite a bit.
The gap to Krupp ahead is increasing. It's
It's
now
quite different,
15
yeah.
seconds.
But ACC is still a great title. Especially for the money. That's one of the best bang for the buck titles out there.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 83 Fahrenheit. New fastest lap for Krupp, 2:15.77.
And ACC's got better, it's visually more stimulating, that's for sure. I mean, iRacing is slowly getting better, but where iRacing's strength is, I think more is in
now
the
8.6.
vehicle physics.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Incident in turn 3. It looks like Smallwood.
I don't know, now that I've been monetized, maybe I can afford some stuff now. I'll probably get my first payout in like 6 months. I'm gonna be rolling in it, guys. I'm gonna be rolling in the money. Yeah, there's a lot to like about ACC, and from a budget standpoint, it's
Okay, Jesse, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
there's no reason all of us shouldn't own it and jump in every once in a while. I mean, iRacing is pretty expensive comparatively. So I don't think iRacing is probably for the casual gamer. It's gonna be probably maybe a little more hardcore sim racer that's kind of looking more for maybe a little more realism. But they both have their pluses and minuses.
That was a 2:17.42.
Hey Jack, good night. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you can make
Car
the
in
race
front of us
tomorrow
is
night.
Korea.
Yeah, anybody else interested in running this tomorrow night, let me know. I'll be doing a second time tomorrow evening. So it'll be 5 p.m. Pacific, 8
Gap
p.m.
to Korea ahead is increasing. It's now
Eastern.
9.6 seconds.
But tomorrow I'm going to give the BMW a try. Oh yeah, and Alejandro, Brett Storage Room Racers been running a lot of low peel motorsports on Assetto Corsa lately. And you've been doing some ACC too, right, Brett? Not all of them, Nathan. Not all of them. But yeah, I mean, the cost does, I think, factor in. And I think what's nice is the whole like system for reporting people. So that way people can actually be penalized that intentionally wreck people.
Zabo is getting closer. The gap's now 8.1.
Thanks.
Fastest lap for Tobin, 2:15.68.
I was just stoked for doing a 2:16.9. That guy has to rip off a 15.8.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Oh, that was pretty terrible through the kink. I had to let off way more than I'd hoped.
Alright Jesse, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Even with ACC, your system's having some issues, Brett?
That lap was at 2:18.03. Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap.
That's crazy, because I thought ACC was a lot less demanding.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Korea.
Yeah, we run across professional drivers all the time. I had been in a practice session with Max Verstappen before. I've raced against Romain Grosjean, Marco Portolotti, a few IndyCar drivers.
The gap to
With
Korea
being up late on
is
the
now
West Coast.
8.0 seconds.
Sometimes I'll get to run against some of the Aussie V8 guys, supercar drivers. I was in a race not too long ago with Louis Delatraz.
The leader, Tretien, is pitting.
Been in a couple
Running
of
on
races
fumes,
so
mate.
far with
Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Oriol Serbia. He used to be an IndyCar driver, former IndyCar driver.
You've got 1 gallon left.
I was in a practice section with Jax Hawksworth a couple of weeks ago for the Spa 24. He was crazy quick.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Okay, Jesse, we'll fill you to the end of the race. Hurry up, ahead is pitting.
I can't say I've got a whole lot of experience
Box in,
actually
5,
racing the pro guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, can't
Box
deny
now.
Max's ability. It's crazy. I mean, in the sim rig, I mean, he's ridiculously fast in the sim rig. So when you talk about him having the best equipment in F1, but in a sim rig where everything should be pretty equal, he's still ridiculously quick.
His exit's clear.
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna be P11, guys. So what, that's 17 positions? Oh, that's surprising, Brett. Yeah, I would assume that ACC would probably be well under iRacing. I know my buddy Matt had a race not too long ago with was it Jake Aitken?
There'll be chances here.
Okay, we
Let's make
practice
sure we can
lap
take
few
them.
times.
Okay, Jesse, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
We are flying.
Maybe rest. I think I
Guy
was
ahead is Strettian.
I think I was P12 before pits started. I started off with a pretty basic setup, Alejandro.
Slower class car ahead.
It's tough now with rain. Rain is pretty brutal even on some pretty stout systems. But I started off with a pretty basic setup. Had a 1080, RTX 1080. I'd have to have a lot of stuff turned down. But I could still play. Oh, a bunch of people have disconnected. Roland disconnected.
10th position.
I was gonna let this guy go.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Alright, so it looks like I'm in P9 officially at the moment, guys. Yeah, there were at least 2 people I just saw disconnect.
The gap behind is now 7.8 seconds.
So what, that'll put me up 19 positions?
I'm struggling for life in this stuff.
Yeah, so you don't have to have a crazy system to run iRacing, but you're not going to be able to, you're going to have to turn a lot of stuff down. Right, like I had to turn grandstands down. I'd have to set a lot of stuff at like low or medium. I always had the cars set at high. It sounds like it, yeah. It sounds like he got, Roland was involved in a lot of incidents.
P9.
I was nowhere near the front to be able to
That's a new fastest lap for Tobin, 2:15.59.
see the fun action, unfortunately.
Okay, Jesse, you're reeling. Hurry up. The gap is now
Yeah,
11
Russ.
seconds.
Me with the sharp butter knife. Haven't exactly been cutting my way through the field. I've been taking advantage of others' mistakes. Yeah, if anybody happens to screw up on their fuel calculations, maybe we can pick up another spot or two.
To go. That's 10 minutes left. The next car is hurry up. The gap behind is now 10 seconds.
Looks like the guys in front might be fighting because I'm gaining time. I just don't think there's enough time.
Sorensen ahead is pitting.
Somebody's pitting. Alright, now we're going to P8.
There's an incident in turn 1.
That is not for position.
Clear left.
Alright, definitely quicker than P7 at the moment, guys. Ah, no worries, Nathan. Yeah, that's pretty late. But I appreciate you hanging out.
There's an incident in turn 6. We think it might be more.
Oh,
Yellow
that's
flag.
for position,
Watch out.
guys.
Okay, Jesse, the next car is more.
Alright, so I think we're P7.
The leader's just done a 2:15.60.
Be up 21 positions.
The gap to more ahead is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds.
Plus I started in the pits behind everybody, including the TCRs. So it was way better result than I expected.
Cruz has been disqualified.
Alejandro, we have a Tuesday GT4 league and a Wednesday GT3 league.
7th position.
So I always stream those days.
Well done, mate. That was great.
And then it just kind of depends on where I can find time. I usually try to stream on the weekends if I can, but I don't always have the time to do it.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
But I'm going to be doing some more streaming tomorrow, hopefully during the day, and then we're going to run this race again tomorrow evening at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, but I'm going to do it in the BMW tomorrow night.
Gap to more behind is now 1.4.
Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming during the day tomorrow, and then tomorrow evening also. I'm going to try to do some officials in the Vulcan Tire GT4 challenge.
All right, Jesse, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
And the Vulcan Sports Car Challenge, which will be at this track. And then we're going to do the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge again tomorrow evening. Now it's just certain Intel CPUs that are having the issue,
You've just
right?
done a 216.87. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
I thought it was something like with the 9th generation ones or something. But you're planning, yeah, you're going to go for the 4080. So that's what I have, right? I've got the 4080. I mean, compared to the 4090, for the amount of money you're paying, it just doesn't seem worth it for the 4090.
Thanks, Mikey.
Alright, I've got 2 laps of fuel. So I should be getting the white flag next time by.
The gap to more behind is now 1.4. That lap time was 2:17.16. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
And Thomas is coming back. He's cut the gap down to 1.1. He's probably getting a little bit of a draft right now.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
That little Hyundai is actually a pretty nice looking car.
I think Thomas is gonna give me a run for my money here at the end. Yeah, they didn't have the Super out when I got my system, Russ. But I've been pretty happy with it.
White flag, one more lap. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Very little fuel left. P7. One gallon remaining.
Have a good night, Alejandro. Thanks for hanging out. Trev, what's going on? It is the last lap. Just finished up with work.
New fastest lap for Krupp, 2:15.31.
That's a crazy lap, Ken.
Trevor, are you guys going to be running the Le Mans 24 in a couple weeks?
We're running on fumes, mate.
Robin, the win there, fun. Thanks, Scott.
All right.
Quite a few spicy rejoins in the first half of the race. Frederica.
Incident in turn 1.
All right, guys, that's not too bad.
P7. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Screwed up, started from pit road, P28, plus behind every single TCR car. And managed to P7. I mean, if I had a decent start, and geez, might have had a podium tonight. Yeah, we're planning on running the LMP2. So, pretty excited. Thanks, Brian. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Sorry, guys, just catching up on chat. Oh, Alejandro's from Chile. It was super early for him. Thanks for hanging out, Alejandro. I think you already went to bed, but thanks for hanging out. Yeah, it's 11:20 here. All right. Yeah, Brett, Russ is an amazing wealth of information, without a doubt. You guys, you can be running with the same guys, Trev, that you usually run with? It'd be cool if we ended up in the same split. Yeah, me starting on pit road as everybody goes by.
What's up, dude?
Everybody goes by while I'm sitting there.
Ah, that race did not go great for us, eh?
All right, let's check out the incidents. We love watching incidents.
Just when you thought there wasn't more, there was more!
Thank you, Brett. I really put myself in the hole to start with.
Yeah, and honestly, it was not fully my fault when I got bumped out of first, but I have a little responsibility there.
All right, let's see if we can find some of the action.
Overtaking these touring cars is not as easy as I thought. Like, it's not that big of a power gap.
Yeah, I'm finding this a pretty hard track for that. I don't know about the other guys.
Yeah, the worst one is Nords. You can get stuck behind one of these for an entire sector for Nords.
Yeah, the LMP2 is a blast to drive,
But
Trev.
you really gotta line it up and give the space so you can get on the throttle, right?
Really enjoyed driving it at the 6 hours of Watkins Glen. That was so much fun. Maybe it was a good thing I started in the back. Could have been caught up in that. Brian, how'd your race go? I'm guessing you are probably one split above me, maybe two. Just a blinker. Let's see what happened there. Oh, he just pinged out and came back in front of the car. Dang. I think that's going to be on the Mercedes. So where'd you finish, Brian? No worries, Brett. No worries, Brett. Have yourself a great Saturday. Thanks for hanging out, Brett. Yeah, Brian, I screwed up and didn't have the right setup when we gridded, so I hopped out to try to switch the setup, and I missed the start of the race, so I started from pit lane. Oh, this guy has a horrible connection. Yeah, so I started dead last in P28, but managed to get back up to P7. Yeah, I pretty much raced by myself the whole time, Brian. It was kind of a boring race, but I was surprised to go from dead last to P7, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, considering starting from the pits, I'll take it. Not a lot of pingers. So that was the leader in TCR class right there. He just totally pitted the GT4 car. Usually don't see that. That was kind of aggressive. Let's see what happens here. I don't think the McLaren's gonna be too happy with that. All right. I kind of had a feeling something was gonna happen there. It looks like the McLaren moves over. I think the McLaren moves over and I mean, the Mercedes is not terribly late on the brakes. It looks like the McLaren moves over and brakes early. Well, yeah, look where he brakes. So he brakes at just past the 3. He's on the brakes way early. I wouldn't have expected the McLaren to brake that early either. I can see why that happened. I can't blame the Mercedes, I think, there. Not when someone brakes so early. No, that was Daniel. Oh, is that why you weren't able to stream, Brian? Or part of the reason? Surprised how many incidents there have been between the GT4s and the TCRs. Seems like a lot. That was a really sloppy series of corners between those cars. Oh, just no audio? Oh, damn. Oh, how about that for a rejoin? Well, when I started off streaming, I was talking to nobody. I think that's where you kind of get comfortable, is actually kind of pretending that there's people there. Yeah, 50 IR is pretty good. So that puts you up like around 3,300 now? It was pretty messy between the two classes. That was towards the end. That's Scott. Nice, almost up to 3,300. No, Brian, it was just kind of meaning, like, I don't know, for me, like it was super awkward. I was so freaked out to do streaming and trying to interact and figure out how to interact and still be halfway decent with the actual racing. So I mean, it wasn't something that came natural for me, and I still don't think I'm very good at it in all honesty, but at least compared to a lot of other big name streamers out there. But I've become, I think, comfortable with it. But when you don't have, or you don't know if anyone's watching, or it's the second time he's done that. You don't know if anyone's watching, or if there definitely is no one watching. Oh, that was an awesome save. That was a mega save. It's just, yeah, just talking away to yourself. It's kind of weird, but I think you built like a comfort level so that when people do start kind of tuning in, I guess maybe it makes it a little more natural. Yeah, right now I just run a single monitor for the actual sim, and then I've got a second monitor on the side, a 27-inch on the side where I've got the chat up. But yeah, I think having like a second monitor, I know a few people that will run, they'll have like iPads or they'll have a cell phone, and then they'll have chat up on the iPad or the cell phone. He got that horribly wrong. That was so weird. Yeah, I mean, you could just get like a cheap monitor. That's what I did, and it works really well. What the heck was that? Did he have damage, or did he just... That was weird. It was like he had a wheel failure. Oh, and he's back? It was like he had a wheel failure. It's like all of a sudden his wheel just turned to the left. Right, Russ? They were reading chat. That's something that I would totally do. 100%. But it looked like maybe it was some kind of like wheel failure because his wheels just like turned to left, like abruptly. Like so abrupt that it wasn't like he intentionally turned. It looked like there was some kind of major equipment failure. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Russ, yeah. Yeah, wheel probably disconnected and the car just turned left right into the wall. It sounded like that car just exploded too. All right, so it must be Spencer. And Spencer is dead. Oh yeah, the kink is so dangerous to pass in. I hate being too wide in the kink. I'm gonna say that's on the Mercedes. I mean, the TCR had the corner. I think that was a quick reaction by the McLaren driver. That was a total Code Brown moment for the McLaren driver. TCR driver getting some revenge here. Yeah, looks like the TCR driver was getting revenge on the GT4s. Number 7 car had a really rough race. Alright, I think we're probably going to be pretty close to being done with the incidents here. Slightly slow sim racing. Everybody did a pretty good job at getting by him. I think they got DQ'd. Alright, so now I completely understand why I was able to get up to P7. There was some pretty terrible racing. Some pretty poor racecraft for sure. Thinking that was the end of the race, hopefully. Yep, race is over. All right, we'll check the results real quick, and then I'm gonna sign off. All right, so we were split 2. So yeah, we were 1 split below Brian. So Brian was split 1. So there were 4 splits. I gained 45 in iRating, almost back up to 4,300 again. I'm maxed out on safety, so I didn't gain any safety. So it says I started P19. That's where I qualified, but because I missed the start, I actually started dead last, which was P28, plus behind all the TCRs, and managed P7. Got 101 championship points, so that's good. Definitely off pace with some of these guys, though. I'm hoping I can be a little bit quicker tomorrow in the BMW. That's the goal anyway. So yeah, I'm going to be back on tomorrow during the day. I'm going to do some GT4 racing again, and then tomorrow evening we'll do this race again in the BMW M4 GT4. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. You guys are amazing. Russ, man, thanks for hanging out the entire race. I appreciate it. Russ, we need to figure out how to connect on Discord. I think I posted my Discord link the other day. Thank you, Russ. Thank you. Let me see if I can find it again. And Discord is not working. But Russ, if you just search cars and coffees, it'll be me. So if you want to do a search for cars and coffees, you'll find me, and you can send a friend request, Russ. Oh, Brian, you should definitely do it again. Yeah. With it being at 5, there's probably going to be more participation. Yeah, I need to add it to YouTube. I'll do that tonight. How about that? I'll do it tonight after the race. I'll add it. Or if you want to just look up Cars and Coffees, it's all one word, just like the YouTube channel. But I'll add it to YouTube after the race, after I get off, or after the stream, I should say. But yeah, Brian, you should do it again. There'll probably be more participation, so there might be a better chance that we could get in the same split, maybe, possibly. Brian, if you're still here, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it as always. Good luck with getting all your videos finished up and uploaded to YouTube this weekend. I know you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Trev, it's awesome seeing you. We need to catch up, Trev. It's been a long time. I think the last time we were chatting is you guys were doing an endurance race. I don't remember which one you were doing. But that was probably a couple months ago. So yeah, need to catch up with you, Trev. Thanks everybody that was here. We had Brett from Storage Room Racer. He's down in Australia. Aussie Coda. Nathan joined the channel, so thank you, Nathan, for hanging out. I think you've probably fallen asleep. Alejandro tuned back in again. Alejandro's from Chile, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, we probably wouldn't get in the same split, but there's a chance. There's a chance. I mean, it could happen. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off, guys. You've been amazing. Good job on your P8 tonight, Brian. Yeah, way more pace than I do. I'm hoping I can be a little more competitive pace-wise than the BMW. I think tonight I just kind of got a little lucky taking advantage of others' misfortunes. But gaining 21 positions and P7, I'll take that. It's going to be like a win for me. But thank you guys. You're amazing. And hopefully we can all catch up again tomorrow. Have an amazing night and a wonderful weekend. Thanks, guys.